Once upon a time, in a dense jungle, lived a father and a son. The father was an experienced hunter who had been hunting in the jungle for decades. The son, on the other hand, was a young lad who had just started to learn the art of hunting from his father. The father wanted to teach his son everything he knew about hunting, so he took him along with him on his next hunting trip. As they entered the jungle, the father began to teach his son the basics of hunting. He taught him how to track animals, how to identify their footprints, and how to set up traps. The son was eager to learn and listened carefully to his father's instructions. They walked deeper into the jungle, and the father saw a deer in the distance. He told his son to stay put and watch him as he went ahead to hunt the deer. The son watched in amazement as his father silently approached the deer and shot it with his bow and arrow. The father then returned to his son with the deer on his shoulders. As they walked back home, the father told his son about the importance of patience and perseverance in hunting. He said, "Hunting is not just about pulling the trigger or shooting the arrow. It is about being patient, observant, and persistent. You have to keep trying until you succeed." The son nodded in agreement and was eager to put his newly learned skills to the test. The next day, they went hunting again. This time, the son saw a rabbit and excitedly told his father about it. The father told him to approach the rabbit silently and shoot it with his bow and arrow. The son did as he was told, but he missed the shot. He tried again and again, but each time he missed. The father saw his son getting frustrated and losing hope. He went up to his son and put his arm around him. He said, "Son, you cannot give up just because you missed the shot. You have to keep trying until you succeed. Failure is a part of the process, and it is what makes success all the more sweet." The son listened to his father's words and regained his confidence. He tried again and again, and finally, he succeeded in shooting the rabbit. He was overjoyed and proud of himself. As they walked back home, the father told his son that the real success in hunting is not just about the kill, but also about the lessons learned along the way. He said, "Hunting teaches us patience, perseverance, and respect for nature. It teaches us to be humble in the face of challenges and to never give up on our dreams." From that day on, the father and son went hunting together regularly. The son learned a lot from his father and became an excellent hunter himself. But more importantly, he learned valuable life lessons from his father that he would carry with him throughout his life. Years later, the son became a father himself, and he took his own son along with him on hunting trips, just like his father did with him. As they walked through the jungle, he would tell his son stories of his grandfather and the valuable lessons he had taught him. And just like his father and his grandfather before him, he would pass on the tradition of hunting and the lessons learned to the next generation. In conclusion, hunting is not just about killing animals for sport or food. It is about learning important life lessons such as patience, perseverance, and respect for nature. The bond between a father and son during hunting trips is not just about the physical activity of hunting, but about the emotional connection and the passing down of tradition and wisdom from one generation to the next.